Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. This will be a general reading for Capricorns with placement of Sun in Capricorn, Venus, Moon, or Capricorn rising. If you're not sure of your planetary placements, you can search those on the internet. Just search for a free natal chart, and you input your information and it'll generate a natal chart for you that gives you your planetary placements and where your houses are. When I refer to houses in this reading, it's going to be based on your ascendant, an ascendant of Capricorn. So if you're Capricorn rising, that's what we'll be talking about with regards to houses. But of course, there are other planetary aspects that are important as well. I've already shuffled the cards and I've cleared them. But let me give a quick little shuffle here as we focus on energy for Capricorn. Spirit, what energy surrounds Capricorn for the last 9 days of May, from May 23rd to the 31st? What energy surrounds Capricorn? What messages do you have for Capricorn for this last part of May? Okay, I'm going to lay out 5 cards to begin with. This is your current energy that surrounds you. This is where you need to focus. This is unexpected occurrences, events, or people, surprises that come up in your life. This is message from Spirit, and this is your possible final outcome, your possible outcome by the end of May. Okay, it looks like what we have here, we have one court card, one major arcana card, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about teaching and wisdom and tradition. And we'll talk more about that as we get there. But let's get an overview first of these cards. Then what I'll do is clarify each card, asking Spirit how to use the message that we are being sent, Capricorn, or why this particular card is in that particular energy. So first, let's look at the 5 of Pentacles. The Pentacles are your suit. You are an earth sign, and the Pentacles are earth. Earth is your resources, your security, your work, environment. It's very practical. Capricorn is indeed a very practical sign. You're hardworking, you're focused, you're grounded, you're very realistic, you're self-disciplined, and you are traditional, which would explain why we have the Hierophant here as well. But when we look at the 5 of Pentacles, these pentacles, some decks call them coins. You'll notice that in this particular card, you have 2 individuals who are down on their luck. Now, they feel beaten down. They're downtrodden. They feel hopeless. They feel like nothing is going to work for them, and things may never change. They may never feel good fortune. And yet, and notice too that you have a wounded individual here. You've got a bandage, and they're on crutches. But they walk along. They're proceeding in a blizzard, looking down at the ground, not looking around them. And yet they're passing a church window here, a stained glass window that's offering 5 pentacles, 5 golden pentacles. But they don't notice it. And it's because their particular sight, their vision at this point is about a mindset of lack. They believe that there is not enough in the world for them. They have no help, no assistance, no future, and they're sort of accepting their fate and just trudging along in these miserable conditions. So Spirit is telling you here that this is your mindset. Now, since we manifest, and you have here the Hierophant helps with manifestation. Since we manifest what we think most about, and whatever you're thinking and paying attention to is where your energy is going. It's where your mental energy is going. And this is also an emotion as well. So your emotional and mental energy is focusing on this lack, something that you feel is missing in your life right now, or maybe a loss that's occurred, and you can't get that out of your mind right now. So if you continue to think that way, then that is what you will manifest. What's happening here, what Spirit is telling you. So this is your current energy, but here's where you need to focus. This particular card is sort of a wish coming true. The nines are about fulfillment. And cups, the cups energy, or the cups suit, is the water suit. So you have emotion, love, romance, creativity, and your subconscious. Your subconscious right now could be, if you're not careful, that right now, this is your subconscious energy, keeping that negative mindset going. But here, since the Nine of Cups is about your subconscious, you could be turning, you could use your subconscious to refocus. And this particular column here is about focusing. And Spirit is saying you must remove yourself from these negative mental energies here. You must start developing a mindset of wish fulfillment and abundance. You can see the cups there. The cups are full with love and creativity, and possibly romance coming. We'll see that. We'll clarify and find out more about that. Here in your area of surprises, your area of unexpected events, do you see, again, you have pentacles. This is your earth energy, your resources, security, your work. And here you have someone who loves their work. They're not even looking up, admiring at everything they've produced so far. They have so much passion for their work, for whatever hobby or career, job that's in front of them, project. They love it so much, and they're so involved and so engaged in it that they're just working away, working, not even looking at what they've achieved. So how is that? We're going to have to clarify this, how this will become unexpected. Perhaps a project is going to come your way that is more interesting and captivating for you than you thought it would be, and that's unexpected. We'll find out. Okay, the Two of Swords. The swords are air energy, and air is your thinking. It's also about truth and clarity. What's interesting with this, character and principles involved, but I want you to see that the person in this card is blindfolded. And you can see that, look at the adventure that awaits back here. And she needs to make a choice about what she wants to do, but she can't because she can't see clearly. Do you see the moon in the background? The moon is about mysteries and perhaps secrets. But this air energy is seeking truth. She's blindfolded to it right now. And that's because these two swords represent two negative mindsets or emotions. The sword in front is anger or resentment, and the sword behind is fear, frustration. So when you have, as you can see over here, there was some emotions involved. When you feel that downtrodden, that's going to arouse some negative emotions. And here we see that there's possible frustration and anger and fear and resentment. Emotions cloud your clear thinking. You cannot see the full situation and make good decisions, which is what she's got to do. She's got to make a choice here. And that's what you're going to have to do. This is the message from Spirit, that you must face the choice and you must make it. But you're going to have to clear your thinking first. You need to remove the blindfold. Think positively. Start having a mindset of abundance that to be manifested, and enjoyment, passion in some kind of activity that you're engaged in right now. But you've got to do that in order to manifest the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about traditional morality and ethics. She is in touch, this spirit is in touch with spiritual guidance. It's not the same kind of guidance that you might get from the high priestess. It's going to be more of, it's more connected to the traditional outlook of the pentacles, which emphasize, as you know, with ethics, in at least in puritanical ethics like we have in the United States, we've got the traditional hard work, work before pleasure, and responsibility before pleasure. So this is going to be your possible final outcome if you remove your blindfold, get mastery over those negative emotions, and pull yourself out of this mindset and create thoughts of abundance and manifest that for yourself. Okay, we'll start clarifying, but first I want to go a little bit into the astrology for you this month, Capricorn. A couple of days ago, we had Jupiter move into your 5th house, into an also an earth sign, Taurus. But your 5th house is about becoming more playful and getting in touch with that youthful spirit and joy. So that fits very much with what Spirit's trying to tell you here with your focus. Jupiter's going to be in your 5th house for a full year. So you're going to be able to work on this positive outlook and mindset for a full year so that you can really start manifesting, turning your life around, or from whatever situation, whether this is something that's been in the recent past or if it's been ongoing for a while. You also had a new moon on May 19th in the 5th house as well, and that's when you set intentions. So you're at a good place right now, if you see this early enough, that you can set some intentions regarding your positive thinking and look, as we used to say, look on the bright side, whistle while you work, etc., like this guy might be doing. So turning away from focusing on a lack and what you don't have and how you think that there's no one there to help you, when indeed you have that offer right there. The Sun and Mars have just now moved into Gemini. And Gemini sort of brings sparkle to our lives because Gemini is witty and curious and fun-loving, and that sort of fits with that youthful spirit we were talking about, but they love to communicate. And this happens to be your 6th house, which is about health, wellness, and self-care. Now, if anybody needs some self-care, it's these two right here. So what you may have thought yourself into is a situation where you haven't been paying attention to your nutrition, to an eating plan where you're staying away from, maybe you've fallen into some junk food habits, or maybe you've been depressed and not able to motivate yourself to get out and exercise. But with Sun and Mars is about activity. Mars is the go-getter planet. It's saying you get out there and you take charge of the situation and improve your health. And then Venus, the planet of love and beauty, just entered your 7th house a couple of weeks ago, and that's about marriage and partnerships and sharing and your interpersonal style, sort of your social interactions. So there could be some, that opens up that whole pathway into focusing on your partnerships and marriage. Okay, anything else on astrology? Oh, goodness, I almost missed the most important one. Flower moon eclipse a couple of weeks ago on May 5th. And that happened in your 11th house. An eclipse gives you energy for sort of a rebirth. It wants you to purge. So this is a transformational time for you. And it could be that aspects of the old Capricorn, you will be releasing those. You're purging, but the eclipse is forcing that. It's making you let go of some things. And in your 11th house, that is about the future, your hopes and wishes. So that would fit very much with this Nine of Cups right here, the card of hopes and wishes come true. It's also about humanitarianism, social awareness. So you may, and actually that might help you pull out of this depressive type energy right here, because when we think of others, when we think of humanitarian endeavors and social awareness of what's for the greater good, it pulls us out of ourself. and collective efforts so that we're not just drowning in our own sorrows. So Spirit's giving you some strong messages here, as are your planets and your houses. And let's do some clarification here. Let me do a quick little cut and see why you have the Five of Pentacles as your current energy. I'm curious about what's been going on with you to give you such a depressed outlook, whether it's temporary or whether it's been going on for a long time. Okay, our first clarification card for the Five of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Swords. As you can see here, you have an older or an adult woman, and then you've got a child next to her, and someone is helping her leave turbulent times. So something happened in your life, or is happening, that feels unstable. You don't feel stable right now. And Capricorn, you don't like that. If anyone is about stability, it's earth signs. You're loyal. You've got a good heart. You're hardworking. You do everything you're supposed to do. You're very responsible. You're self-disciplined. And what's happening here is this lady and her child, and I'm not sure whether you're represented by the lady or the child, but she's made the choice to leave something behind. And can you see how the swords, the 6 swords, are planted in the front of the boat where she can see them? That tells me that you were able to see something more clearly. And when you saw the truth of a situation or a person, whatever it was that brought that clarity, because swords are about your thinking and your reasoning, your clarity, truth, which is what we're dealing with here. When you saw that, you realized you had to redraw your boundaries and leave the turbulence behind, whatever was not allowing you to grow and expand, and then move toward the calmer waters. And again, here you had an offer of assistance, and here Spirit is saying, instead of thinking you don't have any assistance, there is assistance. Accept it. And it looks like that's where you're headed, that you will see that people do want to help. People will be there for you. And if not people, then Spirit. Spirit is there for you. Let's get another clarification card. Oh, good. The Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down, and what goes down must come up. The Wheel of Fortune is generally a card that means good fortune is about to come your way. So, and this is for all. This is for fixed signs, especially for fixed signs. It's for everybody, but you'll notice here that you have Aquarius and Scorpio and Leo and Aries. These are all fixed signs that don't like change. Well, I'm here to tell you, and Spirit's here to tell you, that there are going to be some changes. And you need to jump on board this Wheel of Fortune and accept what's being offered to you, the bounty, the abundance, etc. Accept it. Change your energy to thinking that you are a lucky person. Events are lucky for you. Move toward that positive energy. One more clarification card. This is Major Arcana, just like the Hierophant. So these two energies are going to be with you for a while, whereas these are probably just going to count for a shorter time, a couple of weeks perhaps, and perhaps it will exactly fit this last 9 days of May. But remember that since this is a collective reading, and since it's hard for readers like myself or any tarot reader to really nail down a time. When we see an energy, if we feel it strongly, we don't know if it's because it was highly emotional or because if it's present and it happened recent past, or if it's highly emotional because it was a traumatic event and it was further back, or if it's feeling really strong because it's right now, or because it's headed your way, a really strong energy headed your way. So timing is really difficult. But these two cards, these two energies are going to be with you for a while. The Major Arcana. They don't just pass over lightly. Oh, good. We have the King of Swords. Okay. So we have someone here who has mastered his reasoning abilities, his ability to, his being perceptive, being able to discern the truth, being able to look at something from all sides, being able to think clearly. So this energy Spirit is telling you that this energy is going to help you make the right choice over here. And this is where you're headed because you're leaving the negative thoughts behind. Swords, swords, swords. You're clearing your thoughts so that you can make better decisions. Okay, why do we have the Nine of Cups? The Nine of Cups, are wonderful. Everybody loves the Nine of Cups. And that's about fulfillment. Fulfillment in the areas that will make you happy. You'll be overflowing with positive emotions. So what do we have going here in the area of focus for Capricorn? And Capricorn, I know that your priorities, you're not a water sign, so your first priorities may not be emotions and feelings, but that's needs to be where you put your focus at this point. So let's see what our first clarification card is. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Well, of course we do. You earth sign, you. Okay. See this page guy? The page is a learner. He's a novice. And he's making an offer here that will bring you toward the Nine of Cups. And Spirit's telling you, if you accept this offer from the page, remember, he's enthusiastic. He's a new learner. He wants to learn about whatever practical job or hobby or chore, whatever it is in your life that you are working on so hard here, whether it's, and that you're so engaged in. The page is here to say that he wants to learn with you. And the page figure he's very open-minded. He's willing to accept instruction and guidance and wisdom from others. He's also very open-hearted because you have to have an open heart when you're ready to learn. And since this is about your security, your material resources, then this could be related to either a new job or a promotion or just a project that's coming your way. And the page is telling you that if you keep an open mind toward it and a positive attitude, then you're headed toward this happiness. Let's look and see what another card would tell you. Oh, okay. Yes, the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles means that you love material work. And we already knew that from looking up here. So here in your focus, you're going to be focusing on not just learning, but honing your skills. You're really going to make progress. Whatever is being talked about right here, whatever this page is offering and going to be by your side while you're learning, helping you with your attitude and your energy, that's manifesting right there. So here the page has learned and practiced and worked with a mentor, worked as an apprentice, and now they see the step up. They are leveling up in their work. And you can see these two well-to-do figures here are showing some plans and asking this person they want to hire this person to work on helping build whatever that is. So Three of Pentacles is a very good card. I think that's so interesting that all your pentacles are coming out here. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Oh, you're going to take a stand now. Okay, you see this negative energy you were in and see how you're going to make this choice to move away from it? Well, at some point, you're going to have to remember that when you get discouraged or tired, when you're stressed out, even in the best of times, we tend to we sort of flip back into bad habits or bad ways of thinking. It's hard to establish a new habit, a new way of looking at the world. So if you're trying to establish new positive thoughts, then whenever a negative thought enters your head that reminds you of the old Capricorn who was thinking about the lack in their life, what's missing, what they've lost, put a smile on your face. Smile. That immediately raises your frequency. And you're going to be doing this actively as you work to change the way you think and the way you approach your world. But you also looks like you're physically changing your world right here. Okay, well, let's look now at surprises. What's going to surprise Capricorn about this activity here? What's going on and why will this surprise or be unexpected for Capricorn? Let's look at some energy. Our first clarification card, oh, the Page of Wands, another learner. And now the wands are fire suit, and they bring you energy, inspiration, planning, and design. So you have, this is about planning, and I think this is, oh, you've got wands right here. These are your only 2 wands. So this is telling you that whatever this is, what's going to be surprising about it is you didn't realize that something like this, whatever this project is, whatever this hobby is, whatever this new responsibility at work is, or a new side job that you get going, whatever it is, you're going to be very surprised with just how enthusiastic you feel about it, and what the positive attitude you're going to have that will help you learn and be accepting and have a positive thoughts about it, which of course is going to help you become engaged. It's going to be really surprising to you. One more here. Oh, the star. Excuse me while I cover her up. YouTube doesn't like the little naked people. So, oh, I shouldn't use that card. Let me take 7 of Wands. I'll cover her up there. Okay, here's your star. The star, this is like your guiding star. It's a star you make a wish on. And then here's your wish come true. So what's going to surprise you is that your wishes are actually going to be manifesting, because in this state of mind, you just didn't believe it. You thought, nothing's ever going to happen for me. I only have the bad luck. So this is telling you that, here. This is telling you that, yes, you are going to be lucky, and that's going to surprise you. You're going to think, me? Lucky? I'm just about work and responsibility. And your wishes are going to come true. Me? What? Capricorn? Wishes coming true? That just sounds so fluffy. I'm not about fluff and wishing and dreaming and hoping. I'm about get up every day and do what you got to do and be responsible. But that's what this wish card is about, this star card. Notice here, too, that this is in Aquarius. Aquarius is about humanitarian collective efforts and social awareness and the future and hopes and wishes, which is why this card is in Aquarius. Okay, let's go over here now to the 2 of Swords. I wonder what you're blinding yourself to. Why do you feel blinded? Why do you feel like you can't see the truth? And this is your message from Spirit. Spirit is saying you don't see everything. You're not looking at reality. Your mind is being distorted by negative emotions. Oops, this wants to come out, and I'm going to let it. Oh, yay! Ace of Cups. Opportunity for the hand of God coming out and offering you a cup running over with love and feelings and creativity, romance, and good feelings. Makes me wonder if this King of Swords, this would be an older gentleman who's very responsible, very organized, very much makes decisions with his head more than his heart. If this person may be coming into your energy field. But yes, this is why Spirit's saying you do not see reality. Reality, look at behind you. You've got this beautiful body of water. You have that island in the background. But you've blinded yourself. You are not looking clearly. You're not thinking clearly. And maybe this gentleman is going to come along and help you think clearly. Maybe they're going to help you readjust the way you look at the world. Oh, nice card. Nice card. The beginnings of some wonderful, something that's going to make you feel great. Get another one here. Oh, okay. See this guy? He's sort of like these people, but these people are more downtrodden than him. He just tends to ignore, just like these people are ignoring the golden pinnacles being offered. He's ignoring this cup. He's ignoring this hand of God. So Spirit's telling you, we are offering you this. You are blind. Just like this gentleman is blind to our offer. You're blind to your situation. We don't want you to be blind to what we have to offer here. Here it is, offering a cup full of love. But no, he's focusing here on these 3 cups that are empty. So in a way, this is the beginning. The Spirit is saying it began like this, where you looked at what you didn't have, and it just escalated and escalated until this was your energy. So Spirit's giving you a little warning there and saying, look at this. get rid of the anger and resentment and fear. Take the blindfold off and look at what is on offer here. Okay, and then we have our final outcome, the Hierophant. Cut one more time. Tradition, teaching, religion. The Queen of Pentacles. Did we have... Oh, we had the Page of Pentacles, didn't we? Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like the outcome is that Page is here to help you learn about whatever this is that you are so enthralled by and so wrapped up in. Page is here to help you learn, and you are going to progress. So there you start out. Where did the Three of Pentacles go? Three of Pentacles. Did I lose it? Where was the Three of Pentacles? I know I saw it. Oh, right there in front of me. Okay, so Page was offering open mind, open heart. Let's learn together. I'm here to help you get the energy to learn and the right attitude. There you are progressing, getting better and better. And now you're working, and you're mastering it. You're leveling up. So whatever is in front of you regarding the Pentacles, your material resources, your work, etc., an activity that fulfills you, you are going to start learning, work as an apprentice, get better and better and better at it, and master that energy. Let's do one more clarification card here. Why do we have the Hierophant in the outcome? Now, it looks like this is going to be done in a traditional way. It's not, you may not be innovative in a sense. Maybe you're just going to do a really good job with something that's given to you to do. Well, thank goodness we got the Queen of Swords. She manifests truth more than any other card in the suit. She manifests truth. She wants to rule her domicile, which is her castle, the people she cares about, the people that work for her. She rules transparently, with insight and wisdom and truth. So yes, you are going to remove that blindfold. You're going to see everything more realistically, and you're going to be able to make good decisions based on clarity of thought. Let's look and see if we have any cards from the Oracle. I've also shuffled these. I'm just not getting used to this Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I really connect with it, but there are a whole lot of cards that I've never pulled yet, so I will be reading from the book here. If it's a card I haven't seen before. And let's see if they have any other final messages to pull this reading together. Let's do 3 cards. We have eccentricity. We have discovery. Oh, doesn't that fit? Yes, discovery. And the wish is there. And then we have discrimination. This is interesting. I'm not sure. That's odd for this card for you because Capricorn's not an eccentric person. And we have the Hierophant, the spirit of tradition and inherited rules and regulations and ethics and morals over here. So what does eccentricity have to tell us? Well, it's a Saturn energy. Oh, well, Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn. It's Saturn in Aquarius, though. So let's see. I'm trying to see if I can maybe cover up some of the nakedness there, so YouTube doesn't censor me. Okay, what did we say we had? Saturn in Aquarius. So let me find Saturn in Aquarius here. And I'll read to you what they want you to know about eccentricity and how that relates to your energy here, your reading. When this card is selected in a reading, it can indicate that the questioner is either currently going against expected behavior or would change their fortunes by doing so. I think that relates to this card right here. These 2 cards. So by moving away from this habit that you've gotten into of seeing the world through these eyes, by leaving that behind, seeking truth, manifesting truth, you're going to change your fortunes. And that's exactly what this energy told us there. So there's your eccentricity. Discovery, I think, is an intuitive thing. You're going to be, I think, in this new path that you're taking with this new activity, this new project, job, hobby, pastime, side job, whatever, you're going to be discovering aspects of yourself. And do you see how this fell in, or came out in your column of unexpected? Discoveries are unexpected. That's what makes them so interesting. You're going to discover new things about yourself, new things about your capabilities. Be changing your identity. And remember that new moon, that full moon eclipse, you're going to be changing the way you look at your future, your hopes and wishes, maybe embracing that a little bit more. And then we've got discrimination. I think that's going to tell us that you will be sort of picky and choosy about what you do, who you hang out with, how you think, how you talk. And you have Venus in Virgo, Earth sign there. So let's look at Venus and Virgo. What are they trying to tell us? And this was in your column of spiritual messages. So discrimination. When this card is picked, it shows the need to be ultra selective, using all powers of discretion to attain your aims. And I think right here with this current energy, that's exactly what you're about to do. You are being extremely selective, very choosy, and you are moving totally away from something that doesn't allow you to manifest what you need to manifest. Okay, Capricorn, well, I hope this reading connected with you. I'm just now starting my channel. I read cards personally, but I've never done collective readings online, and this is a brand new channel that I hope you will come back to for future readings. And once I get all of you're just my 4th video here. Once I get all of my readings up, then you can also check out, if you have a different ascending sign, a different rising sign, you can check out that reading, because that applies more to the houses that we talked about, or where your moon is current in your natal chart. Okay, well, thank you so much, and I honestly hope you can come back and benefit more, and I hope this helped. Thank you. Bye-bye.